Yeah, there was definitely a turnaround at halftime. We know Radford's a very good basketball team, and we know that this game wasn't going to be easy, and that we needed to. There had to be an improvement with us shooting the ball because that's been a strength of ours for years, and that's something that we've struggled with as a team over these past 4 games. So there was definitely something in the locker room that we had to talk about. As us, we have to get the ball in the hole more because we're taking great shots, but you keep taking great shots, they're going to drop. So that's something we talked about, is just keep that confidence about you.
Yeah, we had a couple of guys out today, so other guys had to step up and help out. So that was a big thing for us. And at halftime, we just talked about like being good defensively because we let them score. I think it was 46 points or something like that, and we just had to get it to them. We did a lot better defensively, and offensively we started hitting shots, and yeah, we started clicking, but we didn't. It didn't finish it off, but
you guys came off firing really hot in the second half. Like you say, you're down 11, but it just felt like you could never sustain a lead or stay in front of them. What do you guys have to learn to get better with that when you come back like that?
Oh, that's a good question. I mean, that just all goes back to the youth that we have. That's something that's very apparent with us. We're playing 5 freshmen, we're playing a lot of sophomores. We don't have that many seasoned veterans. If that's the case, compared to Radford, they're a very, very seasoned team, very, very old team, very experienced team, and that's something that definitely played a role for us because you have guys who aren't used to playing at this level. So that definitely played into it. You have Radford's used to it, and Radford's a very good basketball team, 3-1 that came into this. So I guess it was just them making tough shots and us not getting the ball to drop. So
is it one of those things where playing all these freshmen is going to help you out down the road?
Yes.
Because getting all these minutes, come March or see the tournament time, these guys got to have a lot of experience. They won't be.
yeah, I think it's good to get these guys some minutes now because one thing we really need to work on is our execution, and coach is praising that a lot in practice. I mean, after this game, like probably our last 2 minutes we were really bad at executing, and that's one of the things that led to us losing this game. So that's one thing we need to work on, and getting these freshmen is going to help us because we're going to need them, like you said, when we get to later in the season.
yeah, definitely. That's something that coach he's praising these freshmen. They're playing extremely well. You have LJ, you have Chase, you have all these freshmen doing amazing things. While the game may have not ended in our favor, a lot of good things came out of this game. You have guys pretty much learning, and that's one of the most important things with this sport, especially as a freshman, is you're getting that experience. So when crunch time comes and when the game really matters, we'll be ready. So.
And in the second half, when you rallied, you took the 3-point lead. Was it something where you expended so much energy getting back into it that you kind of it was tough to keep that up?
Yeah, I mean, not really, because something that coach really enjoys about this team is that we have a very high spirit about us. They were just making some tough shots, and you can play as good as defense as you want, but when you have players as good as Radford has, they're going to make those tough shots. I don't know his name, Kylie Jones. He's really good. You have guys making tough pull-up jump shots. The mid-range two is like the most inefficient shot in the game, but if you make it at a high rate, you're probably going to win. So it was tough for us in that sense. We were playing good defense, but the way that they were able to put the ball in the hole today was something that was really hard for us. It wasn't an energy thing. It's kind of deflating, especially for a group this young. You expect to, if you play good defense, you'll get stops. But this is college. This is Division I basketball. You're gonna have players who are on all night. So you just gotta keep with it. And that's something that we've been struggling with. That's also something that we're seeking to improve in. So.
You guys shot well too, almost 50%.
Yeah, almost 50%. You see how you said that? But
yeah.
Radford, I don't know what they shot. I'm sure they shot over 50%.
58 on the game.
Yeah, 58 in the
Yeah.
game. They shot 70% in the first half. We can't win basketball games like that. Regardless of how well we execute our defensive principles, we just have to, I think defense is more of a personal thing. You have to take that to heart, especially man-to-man defense. You stop the guy in front of you, and that's something that we harp on, and that's something that we've got to continue to improve at if we want to compete for championships down the road. So.
And to your point, you're missing Justin Pierce tonight. It's 22.3 points per game. But this team you're playing like was an NCAA tournament last year, won their first round game. So and I know it's hard for you guys right now, but I know psychologically you have to know that you can take something great out of this game going forward.
Yeah, definitely. Something that at least I've seen personally from this team now compared to the team last year, there's a spirit on the defensive end that's going to be really special for us, because that's something that we haven't been real efficient in the past, is defense, but there's a real spirit about it, and I really enjoy it. That's something that really puts a smile on my face. You see guys clapping, getting down on defense, and that's something that we can take from this and we can continue to improve on, because defense wins championships, and I'm really happy that we're playing good defense.
Yeah, I think our energy is one thing that's making us a good team right now, because we are young and we have a lot of guys that are inexperienced. So, like, our energy is one big thing that's helping us get through that and helping those guys play.
Jihar, you struggled a little bit shooting the ball in the first half and then the beginning of the second half, but as the team kind of came back, you kind of were there driving the team. What changed for you? What clicked?
I think it was once I got to the free throw line and got to see the ball go in. I haven't been shooting that well recently, so I think it was good for me to see the ball going. And once I hit those free throws, I was feeling pretty good, and I just started to knock down shots.
Yeah, just going off of that, like us as a team, we know how good of a player Jihar Williams is, especially his presence as a shooter. So I just think, yeah, it's just that ability to see that ball go in the hole just for any player just gives you that confidence that you need to keep going. So, because the game's not always going to go your way, you're going to miss some shots. But once you see the ball go in the hole, you just feel like you can't miss after that.
Anything else?